Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, on Iowa Valley Television tonight. Running Tiger basketball. Here with Jeff Webster on the play-by-play video courtesy of Mike Piper. Tonight we'll be bringing you the junior varsity of Graceland College out of Lamoni, the Yellow Jackets, against your MCC Running Tiger ladies. And the women come into tonight's contest with a record of 13-4. The 4 losses, 2 coming into tournament in the preseason down in Kansas, and 2 region losses to Kirkwood. Other than that, the Tigers have won 13 of 17. Nice crowd on hand for tonight's game. Both Tiger squads will return home 1 week from tonight on January 30th. A special time, mark this down. The women will start at 5:30. 5:30 on Monday the 30th against Simpson. The men, Southeastern of Burlington, later that night at 7:30. And now here's the starting lineups. First for the Yellow Jackets, number 11, Kenna Osborne will start at guard. At the other guard is number 15, Wendy Winskunas. Winskunas out of Oskaloosa. Tammy Ozinga, number 31, at forward for the Yellow Jackets. Kelly Rice will play forward, and at center, number 53 will be Tiffany Husk. Yellow Jackets are coached by Tim Crowley. Crowd on their feet, a lot of noise coming out of the stands tonight. A good crowd on hand. They are ranked, as you just heard from Mike Marquis, of all the junior colleges in the country in Division II. MCC is ranked 9th, and they start Julie Neuroth, one of the best defensive guards in the state. Julie's a 5'6" sophomore out of East Marshall. Kim Baker will run the point, a 5'7" sophomore out of West Marshall, 14 and 50 respectively. Number 41 is Shelly Delger, a 5'10" sophomore from Des Moines, Lincoln. The other forward is also from Lincoln, that's 53, Shelly Bricker, a 6-foot sophomore. In the middle at 6'2", a sophomore from Lincoln, number 52, Steph Yock. Tigers are coached by Missy Scher in her 2nd year. She's been assisted all the way by Chris Neuroth. Dennis Petmeyer and Joey Townsell, tonight's officials. Bricker set the jump for the Tigers. Tigers looking for their 14th win of the year. Of course, last year finishing 21-10, the best record ever for either a men's or women's squad for MCC. Tigers going left to right, and the tip is controlled by Marshalltown. And we have an over and back right away on the tip. Delger got the ball and threw it back, and she was on the far side of the line. 4 seconds in, Graceland will have the ball. Tiger fans on their feet and making noise. Offense is going to be run by Wendy Winskunas, sophomore out of Oskaloosa. Nice drive inside by Osborne. She gets the rebound, has it tipped away by Delger. The ball's loose. It's picked up by Ozinga. Pass inside is thrown right to Shelly Bricker, and here's Kim Baker, and the Tigers will probably look to run, as they often do. Outlet to Delger, a little bit ahead of her. She'll put it up and not get it, but she's going to get the foul. Foul coming on Tiffany Husk, her first, and the first on Graceland. Shelly Delger will go to the line, shooting 2 for the 9th ranked nationally MCC Tigers. And Delger gets the first point of the evening as the fans take their seat. A tradition in MCC, they remain standing until the team scores its first points of the night. Tonight they come at the line from Delger, who gets 1 of 2. Long rebound out in the middle of the lane to Ozinga. She'll run the floor. Now pass to Winskunas, now to Osborne. That's Ozinga with the ball, steps into the lane, puts it up, and gets the roll. 2-1, just a minute into the ball game. Here's Baker. She'll bring the ball up and give it to Delger. Yock's trying to post up inside. Bricker looks at her. Now Delger just inside the 3 stripe, and nothing but net. No rim on that one, and if Shelly Delger is hot, she can really fill it up in a hurry. And a real quick timeout called by Graceland. Obviously something he didn't like, and one of the Graceland Yellow Jackets, it looked like Kenna Osborne, comes up limping a little bit. And apparently they're not going to be charged a timeout. It's apparently going to be an official's timeout for an injury.
It's not a charged timeout, injury timeout for replacement.
And Osborne is in the corner trying to run it off. Megan Houghton, one of the other players for Graceland, is heading over in front of the bleachers. Before the game, Coach Tim Crowley said that she hadn't been feeling well, so maybe it's caught up to her. Here's Delger for three, way outside, doesn't get it. Yacht gets the rebound and put it up, miss everything. Julie Neuroth, nice hustle, grab the rebound from the baseline. Now Baker inside to Yacht. Yacht will try from baseline, not get it to go. Bricker a rebound, not get it to go. Delger a rebound, not get it to go. Tigers getting good looks at the basket, and it just won't go. Tammy Ozinga with the ball at the top of the key, guarded by Delger. Tigers in a man-to-man defense. Shot went up over Bricker. Bricker will grab the rebound. Kim Baker with the ball. She'll look to push it up. Outlet pass to Delger. Delger forced to pull back up to Baker. Now Yock at the top of the free throw line. Over to Neuroth for a 12-footer. Won't go. Bricker taps the rebound out to Delger, to Bricker, to Yock. Yock does a turnaround right over to the defense. Can't get it to go. Neuroth hustles after it, and they're going to get Julie for reaching in. Well, the exception of the long 18-foot jumper by Dilger, the Tigers have come out a little flat. Tigers put the press on, and Bricker steals it away, forces the turnover. Tigers running a 4-on-2 to Neuroth. Now Baker steps inside. He'll put up a little 8-foot jumper and get it. Neuroth to Baker for two, and the Tigers on a 5-2 lead, 17:28 to go in the first half. Here's the pass to Ozingo. Ozingo will drive past Baker, or past Bricker rather. Somebody got a hand on the shot, and then Baker gets it taken away from her. Shot up and off by Husk. Rebound shot up and off by Rice, out of bounds. And Dennis Petmeyer is going to say that it belongs to the Yellow Jackets. Graceland to inbound the ball underneath their own basket. It's a 5-2 ball game. MCC owns the lead, 17:09 left to play in the first half as the first attempt was knocked out of bounds by Shelly Bricker. Inbounds pass coming from Winskunis. Yock bothered the shot. Here's Rice with the rebound, leans back, puts it up, can't get it to go. Rice again inside, scores. Nice offensive rebounding by Graceland on the inside. Now Baker will bring the ball up and has it, her pass tipped out away. Nice hustle on both ends of the floor by number 51. That's Kelly Rice. Inbounds play coming to Bricker. Bricker looks underneath the basket to Yock. She's all by herself and will put it in. Breaking the press is Ozinga. Baker almost swats it away. Long three-pointer coming up. It comes up short. That was by Winskunis, and we're going to have an over-the-back foul called on number 53, Tiffany Husk, and that's going to be her second. Team fouls at 2-1, 2 on Graceland. Here's Delger with the ball. Yock trying to set up for the lob. Neuroth looked like she might have traveled, got rid of it. To Bricker, to Baker. Delger cuts, free throw line jumper is good. Oh, and here's the ball almost stolen away and went between two girls' hands. Ozinga with the ball. She's hounded by Neuroth and Baker. Neuroth almost gets it out of there. Three-pointer on the way, no good. That ball was shot by Shauna McMahon, and then the shot is up and good, and I believe it was by Tammy Ozinga. Here's Baker with the ball to Yock. Yock goes baseline, puts up about a 10-foot jumper and gets it. Tigers own an 11-6 lead. Just over 4 minutes gone in the first half. Kind of a semi-break underway. It won't go. Yock up tall for the rebound. Now Baker will bring the ball up across midcourt for the Tigers. She's got Bricker running with her. Brings it over to the top of the key. Delger got lost. She's all open for three and drains it.
Three-pointer by Delger.
Shelly Delger, she got lost in the traffic. Baker found her, and that means three. 14-6 Marshalltown. Here's a ball stolen away from Newroth. She gives it to Baker. Tigers running a 4-on-2. Baker go right to the hole and draw the foul. Smart play by Kim Baker to take it right to the hole, and the foul's going to be called on 31, and that's Tammy Ozinga. Her first and the team's third. And Kim Baker, a 5'7" sophomore from West Marshall, go to the line to shoot two. First is up and down. Baker and Newroth, outstanding defensive guard combination. Baker might not score a lot of points, but she does an excellent job running Coach Missy Scher's offense. Plays excellent defense and hands out quite a few assists. Nice job in the 2 years she's been here for the sophomore from West Marshall. Here's Ozinga with the ball to Winskunis. Winskunis trying to avoid the trap. Throws it to Rice. Rice tries to go underneath. Yock tips it away. It's picked up by Delger. Now to Bricker. Bricker can handle the ball. She'll look to run. Nice cross-court pass to Baker. She'll pull it back out. Find Yock cutting. Yock off glass and scores. Nice job of running the break by MCC. Yock hustled down the floor. Now here's a steal by Baker to Newroth. Newroth trying to find somebody. It's Bricker. Bricker goes long to Baker. Baker gets fouled. And the foul is on Rice. That's her first and the team's fourth. And Baker go back to the line to shoot two. Tiffany Husk will have a seat, and then coming into the ball game for the Yellow Jackets is number 55, Megan Houghton. And Baker hits. And Kim will get them both. Houghton inbound against the Tiger press. She looks and finds Ozinga. Bricker's running with Winskunis. Winskunis gets by her. Now she's going to get trapped in the corner. Newroth a near steal. Ozinga with the ball, drive right down the lane, and she traveled. Kim Baker reached in and put a hand right on the ball, and that forced Ozinga to take steps. Score is 20-6 MCC, 14:27 to go in the first half. Here's Baker to Newroth way outside. Now Bricker, top of the key. Bricker has that kind of range, but she's not shy about shooting it. Here's Baker to Delger. Delger go right at the hole. Can't get it to go. Yock, a strong rebound and off glass for two. Nice play inside by the Tigers. Here's another forced turnover. Delger with it, looks around, see who's open. It's Newroth. Now Bricker back to Delger down the lane, and the foul's going to be called, I believe, on Houghton. That's her first and the team's fifth, and the Tigers are going to receive a timeout courtesy of Graceland. 14:02 to play in the first half. It's 22-6 MCC. We're back. You are watching Iowa Valley Television, running Tiger basketball. They're ranked 9th in the nation, the MCC women in Junior College Division II, and they hold a 22-6 lead over the junior varsity of Graceland College. Graceland out of Lamoni. Not quite 6 minutes played. And Shelly Delger, sophomore from Des Moines Lincoln, will go to the line to shoot two for the Tigers. Substitutions made on the timeout also from Lincoln. Outstanding offensive guard Danielle Bagby, a 5'9" freshman, also out of Lincoln, will be in for the Tigers. And also a 6-foot center from Altoona. She played at Southeast Polk. That's number 51, Molly Martinson. So Martinson at center, Bricker and Delger at forwards, Bagby and Baker at the guards. And after the made free throw, the Tigers will clamp on the full court press again. Long outlet pass is broken up by Martinson. Ball's loose, is picked up by Rice. Now to Ozinga. She looks for Weskunis. Weskunis is going to try a three, and a nice reach-in steal by Martinson. She controls the ball and gets to Bagby. Bagby's got Delger and Baker with her. Finds Martinson cutting late, and Molly can't get it to go. Gets her own rebound, puts it up and in. Nice hustle by Martinson. She got the near steal on the inbounds. Nears then did get a steal, ran the floor, and put it in. Weskunis cannot get the rebound or the layup to go, and the rebound goes to Delger. Tigers look to run. They got a 3-on-2. Baker to Bricker. Over to Bagby, 10-footer on the baseline. No, does not go. Rebound by Houghton. Baker's all over her. Down the near side, it's Ozinga. Wendy Weskunis with the ball at the top of the key, guarded by Danielle Bagby. Kelly Connor and Kaylee Campbell up off the bench for Marshalltown, about to check in. Here's Ozinga behind the three-point arc. And Baker chases down the pass and knocks it away. Pass was intended for 41. That's Shauna McMahon. And Bricker and Baker have a seed, and into the game are number 22, Kelly Connor, 5'4" freshman out of Jefferson Scranton, and Kaylee Campbell, who did a little play-by-play and color commentary when the women are not playing. Kaylee, a 5'10" freshman out of McCallsburg, product of Colonesco. Ozinga gets the shot off as the shot clock goes off, and there's no good. The rebound went to Campbell on the far side. She gives the ball to Connor. Connor looks to push it up the floor. Bagby's open for three, won't take it. Now, that's Kaylee Campbell. She tried about an 18-footer. It doesn't go. Martinson gets the rebound and puts it in. Campbell, Bagby, Connor, Delger, and Martinson on the floor for Marshalltown. They break the press. It's Rice, goes right at Martinson. Molly bothered the shot, and at 5'4", Kelly Campbell got inside to get the rebound and was clobbered by number 41, Shauna McMahon. That is 6 fouls on Graceland, first on McMahon. Delger for three, drains it. String music for the second time tonight for Shelly Delger. One of the leading scorers in the state. Ball thrown away to Kelly Campbell, or to Kelly Connor. And underneath it's Delger on an assist from Danielle Bagby. Here's Ozinga with the ball against the press. They give it to Rice. Rice a baseball path. It goes behind Weskunis, who grabs it. Now they go to McMahon. She trying to work around Bagby. Goes in the middle of the lane. A nice move. Doesn't get it to go. The foul's going to be called, I believe, on Bagby. Delger sits down. She's replaced by number 31. That's Lindsay Zwimke. 5'8" guard, a freshman out of Marshalltown. At the line is McMahon, and the first goes. Score is 33-7. 11:41 remaining in the first half. Big arch on those shots by McMahon. The second one doesn't go. Rebound to Martinson. Now Connor. Bagby, she's something to watch on the break. She'll pull up, try an 18-footer, and boom. Danielle Bagby. Inbound pass coming. Bagby's hounds her. Now Bagby and Campbell try to set up a trap. Here's Weskunis with the ball, throws it away. It's picked up by 51. That's Rice. Ozinga steps inside of the free throw line, doesn't get it to go. Kaylee Campbell, the rebound to Connor. Connor weaving through traffic to Bagby. Numbers aren't there at the moment. Danielle looks like she'll try three. She gives it to Martinson. Martinson goes up really strong, can't get it to go. Nice rebound by Campbell, and it'll roll in for her. Well, Martinson and Campbell, of course, don't get the accolades that you get from Bricker and Yock, but they will muscle it up inside. And Campbell with another rebound. About 6 rebounds now between Kaylee Campbell and Molly Martinson as the second team is in for Marshalltown. Bagby outside the three-point line puts a shot up. It surprised the pass, surprised Martinson, rolls off the top of her head. Graceland with the ball. Nice baseline move by Ozinga. She tries a reverse layup and got fouled. The foul will be called on Kaylee Campbell, her first, the team's third. Martinson will sit down, and Missy Scher has already got everybody into the ball game. Checking in for Marshalltown, number 20, Alicia Mackey, 5'7", freshman forward out of Boothville, Louisiana. Free throw is up and good. Connor will press it up for Marshalltown. Finds Mackey. Mackey finds Campbell trailing to play. Nice move by Campbell, but she walked. Kaylee Campbell had the right idea, but she got happy feet and got called for traveling. Marshalltown again putting the press on. Joey Townsend counting the 5. They didn't get it. McMahon with the ball to Azinga. Campbell fronts her. Mackey runs by, then Bagby tries to swipe it away. They give the ball to McMahon at the top of the key, and E will come out on her. Alicia Mackey, everybody calls her E. Playing tough defense. She got picked off on a screen. Then Campbell takes the ball, and we've got a jump, and that'll belong to Graceland. Lindsay Zwimke, Kaylee Campbell, Danielle Bagby, Kelly Connor, and Elisa Mackey on the floor for Marshalltown. And we played just over half of the first half, 9:57 to go. It is 37-9, Marshalltown. Ozinga with the ball. Pass over to Osborne, tries a 3, doesn't get it. Lindsay Zwimke was going to get the rebound. Ozinga come crashing through and knocked it out. It'll be Marshalltown ball underneath their own basket. Zwimke to Connor. Connor will press it up. Bagby's open for 3. She'll launch it. In and out, doesn't get it. Nice rebound inside by Zwimke. Goes up strong, and she'll draw the foul. See who Joey Townsend's going to call it on. And I believe he's going to get it on Rice, and that's her second, and that'll be the 7th on Graceland. Lindsay Zwimke out of MHS will go to the line to shoot 2. First is up and good for Marshalltown's 38th point. Tigers lead by 30. 9:44 to go in the first half, 39-9. Tigers ranked 9th in the nation. Trap underway, and they force a travel. Alicia Mackey and Danielle Bagby. Nice pressure, and Kenna Osborne took some steps. It's only about a 3-hour bus ride for the girls from Lamoni. It'll be late when they get home tonight. Not the kind of bus ride you want to take. Tigers easily in control on their way to their 14th victory of the year. Shot by Lindsay gets nothing but the hands of Tammy Ozinga, who brings it up. Ozinga trying to work on Bagby. Looks like Osborne with the ball, didn't know what to do with it. Campbell swatched away. It's picked up by Mackey. Coach Scher off her feet clapping. She liked the hustle. Connor tried to find Bagby, and it was knocked out of bounds by Wendy Winskunas. Dennis Petmeyer hand the ball to Danielle Bagby, and she will inbound to Kelly Connor. Connor with the ball. She finds Mackey from about 17 feet. The shot won't go. Rebound is up and off to Graceland. Graceland on a 2-on-2 underneath the Rice. Connor swats it away and breaks things up. They'll have to set the offense. Rice is open, won't take it. And traveling is called on Kenna Osborne. Inbounds to Connor, long outlet to Bagby. Bagby from about 25 feet gets it. That was out near the NBA stripe. And Kelly Connor got a little excited and reached in. She's going to be guilty of her first personal, and that'll be the 4th team foul on Marshalltown. Bagby was way outside. And the ball is thrown away by Winskunas.
A little outside, Tiger basketball.
Bagby with the ball on the wing to Connor. Connor gets it at the top of the key, finds Kaylee Campbell. Connor will try a 3 from the top of the key, comes up a little short. Rebound by Osborne to Rice, back to Osborne. Mackey picks her up at the half-court stripe. They give it to Ozinga. Bagby got picked off. Swatted the ball. Went off Ozinga's thigh. Belongs to Marshalltown. Connor brings the ball up to Bagby. Bagby thinks about it. Connor looks at the basket. Now finds Wimpke on the baseline. To Campbell. Campbell moved to her left. Put it up. It won't go. And it looks like the starting five for Marshalltown are about to check in. The second team getting a little winded. They really hustled the time they've been in there. And Kelly Connor is going to pick up her second and the team's fifth. And those five will sit down, and the new five will be the starting five. Baker and Neuroth at guards, Bricker and Delger at forward, Yock in the middle. It's 42-9. Inbounds to Winskunis. The shot gets nothing. Up again and again, and I didn't see who got it. And Osborne with the ball, and Baker runs it down, corrals it. Baker pressing the ball. Neuroth steps outside. Baker will drive the other way to Delger. Delger's left all alone. She decides she'll take it and drain it. Shelly Delger, boy, they left her all alone. I think Shelly was surprised. She just lined up, boom. Release, rotation, splash for Shelly Delger, her third three of the night. And now a three-pointer on the way from Winskunis. It won't go. Rice got left all alone for the rebound. Went off her hands. Here's Neuroth on the break, going hard to go up left side. The ball be swatted out of bounds by Ozinga. Nice look to find Neuroth breaking. Ozinga fouled everything up. Delger inbounds to Baker. Right back to Delger. Shelley gets taken down. Ozinga will run the ball for Graceland. Winskunis with the ball. That's Husk. She can't get it to go. Delger had it taken away from her. They go inside, and Graceland just can't get anything to happen for them. 6:41 to go in the first half. It is 45-9. Delger open for three again. She'll try to get her fourth. Won't get it to go. Hey, 75% is not bad from behind the stripe. Ball brought up by Ozinga. Tigers are relentless man-to-man. Bricker steals it. Yock swats it. Gets it to Baker. Baker finds Neuroth all alone. Gets Neuroth and Ozinga again, and Julie wins this one. Well, layup for Julie Neuroth on the nice hustle, and again, Kim Baker found her. Just like we were talking about, assists galore from Kim Baker. Three-pointer on its way, no good. Neuroth goes to the floor, got a little topsy-turvy going on. Baker runs it out. She's got Delger in front of her. A little separation. Shelley will corral the ball, get it, and it will go. I'm not sure she ever controlled it, but she got it up on the glass, and it went down. Joey Townsend says count it, and he'll call it on Kenna Osborne. Her first and the team's 8th. Delger will try the traditional three-point play. It's 50-9. Ozinga with the ball. Almost picked off by Neuroth. Inside, a nice move by McMahon. Got around Yock and scored. Shauna McMahon. At the 5:35 mark, Graceland breaks into double figures. Neuroth. Now Baker will try a three. Nope, she'll go inside to Yock. Baseline, gets it. 52-11, approaching the 5-minute mark of the first half. Neuroth almost got the steal. The Tigers really hustling, even with the score this lopsided. Ozinga dribbles off her foot, picks it up. Yock gets the shot, and Ozinga. First on Yock, 6th on the team.
Her first, team 6th.
First is up is good by Tammy Ozinga. Let's talk a little bit about the Tiger squad. 7 sophomores from Marshalltown. They are Julie Newroth, Shelly Delger, well 6 actually, Kim Baker, Molly Martinson, Stephanie Yock, Shelly Bricker are all sophomores. But Alicia Mackey, Lindsay Zwimke, Kelly Connor, Danielle Bagby, and Kaylee Campbell will all be back next year. Baker to Newroth. Delger just inside the three-point line. Yock from about 18 on the baseline. Doesn't go. Rebound Ozinga. She'll bring it up for Graceland. And the ball's thrown away. And it'll belong to the Tigers. And I'm sure you can hear the PA voice of men's coach Mike Marquis. Tiger men, of course, winner over Iowa Western on Saturday night, improved to 15-5 overall, 1-1 in the region. Tigers, the women, will be 14-4 after tonight's festivities are over. Newroth inside to Yock, can't get the gimme to go, get her own rebound and get it this time. Winskunis with the ball at half court for Graceland. Baker will step outside to pick her up. Ozinga now to Rice. Back to Winskunis. McMahon was cutting. They didn't see her. Ozinga inside to Rice. Blocked by Yock. Yock gets the ball. Outlet to Bricker. Bricker to Baker. Baker looking for somebody. It's Delger. She's open just inside the 3 from about 17 and hits it. That's a shooter shot. When a shooter like Bagby or Delger, one of those girls is on, the shot is as soft as church music. Here's Delger again. Now Baker. Kim had thoughts, so instead will drive the lane, put it up and score off the front of the rim. It is 58-14. There's 3:30 left to go in the first half. I don't necessarily know the rules. I don't know if you can forfeit at halftime, but Graceland does have a contract to play tonight, so I imagine they will come out in the second half. Really here, if you're Marshalltown, you're having fun. Maybe you want to try some things that you don't get a chance to try, but you don't want to get hurt. Here's Newroth and Baker. Baker, Newroth, Baker, score! And that, folks, is how it is done. I clap for that one on myself. That was perfect. Ball doesn't touch the floor, and Baker scores. Newroth almost gets a steal. Goes to Ozinga. Nice pass inside. Kelly Rice. And I guess Marshalltown's going to be charged with the timeout. It doesn't look like they were taking one. And they say, no timeout. The cheerleaders for the second time tonight have come on the floor only to find out they've got to turn around and get back off. It's Kaylee Campbell, Kelly Connor, Molly Martinson, Alicia Mackey, and Danielle Bagby on the floor for Marshalltown. Connor will bring the ball up. Bagby behind the arc. Martinson from about 17 on baseline to Connor. Mackey over to Bagby. Bagby on the wing. Kaylee Campbell on baseline. Looks to the top of the key for Connor. Bagby for 3. Doesn't get anything. Danielle might have rushed the shot. Shot clock was counting down. And when you don't make the shot, you don't hit a free throw, you can't put on the press. Graceland with the ball. Osborne over to Ozinga. She'll take the shot off and get it. Got it off right before Kelly Connor got there. Now Connor will press the ball up. She'll be the point guard probably next year with Bagby as the 2 guard, I would imagine. Bagby gives it to Martinson, and Martinson misses everything from 17 feet. So Tigers throw up a couple shots with a lot of air underneath them. Long three-pointer. She finally got one. Wendy Winskunis. She's put up about 5, and she got one to go. Connor with the ball to Mackey. I believe Alicia is the only Tiger not to score tonight. Campbell with the ball inside to Martinson. Molly goes strong at the hole and get fouled. And the foul is called on Tammy Ozinga, her second. 9th foul, and Molly Martinson, a sophomore out of Southeast Polk, will step to the line. Martinson and Yock really the only 2 true centers for Marshalltown. I suppose you could put Bricker inside, but really, as far as true centers goes, it'd be Yock and Martinson. And Molly gets them both. And by the way, I owe an apology to Kelly Connor and Kaylee Campbell. A couple of games ago, I mentioned the girls who'd played 6-on-6. There are 4 Tiger girls who have played 6-on-6 ball in high school. They're Baker, Newroth, Connor, and Kaylee Campbell. So my apology to Kaylee and Kelly for forgetting them. And double dribble is called against Winskunis. 1 minute and 20 seconds to go in the first half. It is 62-21, Marshalltown. Connor with the ball to Danielle Bagby. To Martinson, to Connor. Alicia Mackey with the ball. Bagby, hard pass inside to Martinson. Good hands, and Molly turned around and put it up and in. Well, Martinson and Yock both take up room on the inside. If they get the ball in there, they'll go strong to the hole. Pass is picked off by Bagby. 3-on-2 coming for the Tigers. Connor will take it herself all the way. Can't get the short side roll to go. It's on the floor. A couple Tigers fight over it, and they're going to call traveling. Winskunis will bring the ball up for Graceland. It is 64-21. Osborne with it to Winskunis. And underneath to McMahon. She got around Martinson, and Molly fouled her. Her first and the team's 7th. And Shauna McMahon will go to the line.
Fouls on Martinson, her first, team 7.
Big arch on the free throws from McMahon. She gets the first to go. It is a 42-point Tiger lead. Make that 41. 2 seconds more left on the game clock than on the shot clock, but the Tigers rarely, if ever, are called for letting a shot clock run out. And Bagby had it stolen away. McMahon goes right around Connor, and then Bagby fouls her. That's Danielle's second. And the 8th on the Tigers. McMahon will go right back to the line to shoot 2 more. First is up and in. 18 seconds remain to go in the first half. Second is good. Campbell inbound to Connor. Connor wants to run it up in a hurry to Alicia Mackey. She can't get the shot off. Connor inside to Martinson. Martinson goes strong and gets called for traveling. 8 seconds remain. It's 64-25 Marshalltown. This is in the first half. Connor almost steals it away. Ozinga will have to put it up in a hurry. Bagby tips the ball away. 2 seconds remaining. 2 seconds to go in the first half. So Zinga's open for 3. It doesn't go. And your halftime score is 64-25 Marshalltown. Back with the second half after this. We're back for second half action. The halftime score is Marshalltown 64. Graceland's junior varsity 25. Starting 5 on the floor for Marshalltown. Yock at center, Bricker and Delger at forwards, Newroth and Baker at guards. Halftime scoring for Marshalltown, Shelly Delger leads all scorers with 23, just 2 less than Graceland's team total. Here's Delger for 3 again. This one won't go. Bricker tips a rebound to Yock, and it won't go. Yock had 12 in the first half, Baker 10, and Molly Martinson 8. No Tigers in foul trouble. Pass is stolen by Julie Newroth. Shelly Bricker and Alicia Mackey, the only 2 Tigers not to score in the first half. Delger behind the three-point arc to Baker. Baker finds Neuroth, the swing pass to Bricker. Bricker go baseline, and it was knocked out of bounds by Tammy Ozinga. Delger will inbound the ball to Bricker. Bricker loses it, gives it to Neuroth. Neuroth had about a 12-footer, passed it up. Yock now to Baker outside to set it up again. Shot clock winding down to 5. Delger will go baseline, put up a jumper. Won't hit anything. Yock gets the rebound, puts it up and in as the shot clock gets to 1. 66-25 Marshalltown. As Winskunis with the ball, now to Ozinga, over to Osborne, into Winskunis. She tries to go around Yock. Yock, I think, intimidated her a little bit, and the pass, or whatever it was, goes right to Bricker. Now Neuroth on the run, back to Baker. Baker in the middle of the lane to Yock. Bricker will put up a long jumper, can't get it to go. Dilger, a nice little scoop move on the inside. (68-25). Shelley had 23 in the first half, and that was on 3 of 4 shooting from behind the three-point line. Wendy Winskunis just scored for Graceland. Now the ball is given to Neuroth, who finds Yock cutting. Yock will put it up off glass, and the foul will be called on Tiffany Husk, her third.
Foul on 53, Husk, her third, team first.
And Yock will go to the line to shoot 2. Left-hander will put it up and in. In case you weren't with us in the first half, Marshalltown about to improve to 14-4. They are ranked number 9 in the nation in Junior College Division II women's. Pass almost stolen by Neuroth. It went from Osborne to Ozinga, back to Osborne, who tries a line drive 3, can't get it to go. Delger to Baker. Tigers don't have the numbers, but they'll run anyway. Delger will go baseline. Find Yock at the free throw line. Over to Neuroth. Neuroth won't take the shot, and I think Wendy Scher wanted her to put it up. Baker will go down the lane, rather, not get it to go. Winskunis with the ball. Baker will pick her up. Tapped away by Yock. Picked up by Neuroth. Baker with it. 5-on-5. Everybody running. Delger with it. Can't find Yock. Neuroth goes Bricker. Baker was all alone. She didn't take it. Neuroth with it to Yock. Tigers playing a game of catch. Bricker with the ball. Free throw line extended. Will hit. Shelly Bricker has a nice shot, and she put it up and in. And now 10 of the 11 Tigers are on the board. Winskunis has it stolen right away from Neuroth. 1-on-1. Here comes Baker, a trailer. Baker back to Neuroth. Neuroth will put it up, not get it to go. She gets her own rebound, goes right at it, can't get it to go again. And Julia looking a little frustrated, running back down the floor. Ozinga with the ball brings it back outside. Neuroth almost stole that one again. Goes inside to McMahon. She couldn't get it to go. Yock had it stolen away, then blocked the shot. Bricker outlet to Delger. Neuroth and Yock with her. They'll hold everything up and give the ball to Kim Baker. Delger was open for 3. She didn't take it. Baker with the ball to Bricker. Underneath the Yock. Give the assist to Bricker. Yock gets 2. I'm Jeff Webster. Camera work. My good buddy Paul from the Netherlands on the floor camera, and Mike Piper up top. Shauna McMahon hits for Graceland. It's 73-29. Yock puts it up, can't get it to go. Delger crashes for the rebound and scores. Found a weak spot in the offside rebounding zone. Got in there, got it, and put it up and in. Bricker almost steals that one. Yock's going to be guilty of the foul. The basket will be good by Tiffany Husk. She'll shoot 1. Fouls on Steph Yock. And I believe that's her second. Free throw by Husk is no good. Yock clears the rebound to Bricker. To Delger. Delger with it, turns around, finds Baker. Baker thinks about three, gets it to Delger. Bricker's all alone underneath. Didn't get it to go. She was too far underneath the basket. Osborne and Winskunis get all tied up, and Wendy Winskunis will just decide to go right down the lane and score. And they're laughing about it between themselves. Neuroth with the ball to Baker to Yock. Yock's tied up, will go up strong. Shot was partially blocked. Azinga with the ball. And she's brought it up several times for Graceland. We'll go over to Winskunis. She's open for three and hit it. 75-36 Marshalltown. Yock back out to Delger for three. Splash. Delger's fourth three of the night. And that probably puts her over 30. Here's a steal by Neuroth. Neuroth will race in and not get it to go. And Julie is really frustrated with herself. I can tell she's hustling back down the floor. Ball loose on the inside, and the basket was by Husk. And Baker will drive all the way and score. 14 minutes remain. Tigers lead 80-38. Bricker almost steals that one. Neuroth comes over. She almost gets it. Passes to McMahon underneath. Shot was short. Delger gets it. Now Baker. She's got Yock and Neuroth with her. Here comes Bricker on the wing. Delger's open for three. She'll launch another one and get it again. 4 of 5 from three-point land, or rather 4 is. Let me think about it. I believe it's 5 of 7 for Delger for three-point land. We're going to have a body foul, I believe, on Yock. And I think that's Steph's third. And that's the Tigers' second team foul of the half, and a wholesale 5-on-5 substitution. As the starting five sit down, Danielle Bagby and Alicia Mackey will play guards. Lindsay Zwimke and Kaylee Campbell at forwards. Molly Martinson goes in at center. Shot is up and no good by Husk. Rebounded by Lindsay Zwimke. She brings it partway up, then gives it to Bagby. Bagby goes top of the key to Alicia Mackey to Kaylee Campbell. Far out on the baseline. Bagby for three. Lines up, comes up short. Lindsay Zwimke fought for the rebound, and Joey Townsville said she kept the ball in Marshalltown's favor. Zwimke to inbound. Finds Kaylee Campbell. To Bagby, and Danielle will set the offense. 20 seconds to go on the shot clock. No need to hurry. Martinson on the baseline, far out. There's Campbell. Campbell will step into the lane, go off glass, not get it to go. Lindsay Zwimke will bring the ball back out to Alicia Mackey. Martinson puts the ball on the floor, goes right at the hole. Can't get it to go, and the rebound is brought down by Rice. Rice to Ozinga. Tigers got back good on defense. Strong move by Rice inside, and she scores over the top of Martinson. Bagby brings the ball up for the Tigers to Lindsay Zwimke. Martinson, now Bagby. Long pass to Lindsay. Ball taken away by Rice. Lindsay hits the floor hard, gets up running. Winskunis with the ball, pull up, shoot and score. Wendy Winskunis, couple of nice shots in the second half. Bagby's pass almost picked off. Alicia Mackey corrals it. Martinson with it to Bagby. Bagby looks up and loses it. Turnover, and it belongs to Graceland. Winskunis with the ball. Alicia Mackey steps in front of her. They go over to Shauna McMahon, who'll try an 18-footer and won't get it to go. Lindsay Zwimke at the weak side rebound. Ball given to Bagby. Tigers bring the ball up the floor. Lindsay Zwimke, Martinson on baseline. Really, Campbell's playing center. Molly's outside, and Alicia Mackey's shot won't go. Campbell gets the rebound to Lindsay Zwimke. Bagby top of the key for three. She gives the ball to Mackey, and Mackey will score. And all the Tigers are in the scorebook now. 85-42. Marshalltown, 11:16 to play. Time is called by Graceland. Tigers lead by 43.
Next action for the Tigers is Wednesday night over at DMAC versus the Bears. The men and women's doubleheader starting at 6 o'clock with the women's game.
You're watching Iowa Valley Television. A reminder, the next home games for both Tiger squads will be 1 week from tonight on Monday, January 30th. Special times, the women play Simpson at 5:30. The men, a regional game against Southeastern. The Blackhawks of Burlington, Southeastern, the men at 7:30. Those times are 5:30 and 7:30, Simpson and Southeastern on Monday, January 30th. Well, earlier in the year, the Tigers scored 111 against DMAC. They've got 11-12 to go to see if they can put 26 more on the board. McMahon with the ball to Houghton. Now to Winskunis. Puts a nice move on Kaylee Campbell. A shot gets nothing. Martinson picks up the garbage. Goes to Kelly Connor. Connor brings the ball up. And Lindsay Zwimke walked. Connor, Zwimke, Mackey, Martinson, and Campbell on the floor for Marshalltown. Connor for Bagby on the timeout. Winskunis over to Ozinga. McMahon with the ball. Mackey gives chase. McMahon almost loses it. Nice pressure being put on by the Tigers. Winskunis for three. Doesn't get it. Martinson grabs the rebound. To Kelly Connor. Connor looks to run. Lindsay Zwimke with the ball. Martinson behind the arc to Connor. Connor to Kaylee Campbell. Martinson, Connor. To Mackey, to Lindsay Zwimke. Now to Martinson. Malia goes strong inside and score. 10 minutes to play. Tigers got 87 on the board. Graceland's junior varsity just 42. Winskunis with the ball to Ozinga. And Martinson tips away the pass that was intended for Megan Houghton. And Martinson replaced by Bagby. Winskunis to inbound underneath their own basket for the Yellow Jackets. To Houghton. Houghton goes outside to McMahon. Mackey's guarding her. McMahon gives the ball to Husk. He'll try a three. Misses everything but the back of the backboard. Zwimke with the rebound to Connor. Connor brings it up. Finds Bagby. Bagby tries to think about it. Doesn't do it. Campbell with it. Bagby cutting through the middle. Connor to Mackey. Zwimke. Bagby. Nice ball movement by the Tigers. Mackey inside to Kaylee Campbell. And we're going to get a holding call. Charge to Megan Houghton, number 55. It'll be her second personal and the team's second foul. Bagby to inbounds, finds Campbell. Campbell's pass is taken away by Winskunis, who then loses it out of bounds. And they're going to say that it was knocked away and it will belong to Graceland. Winskunis with the ball, brings it up. She's played the whole way, I believe. I don't think she's sat down. McMahon waits for Alicia Mackey to go by her and then goes inside, and somebody clobbered her, and it looked like it was Lindsay Zwimke. And it was. First foul on Zwimke, third on the Tigers. They're going to say it happened before the shot, and they'll give the ball on the baseline to Graceland. Shot on its way, won't go. Tipped out, picked up by Lindsay Zwimke. She's all by herself. Bagby's chasing her. Lindsay will put up the layup and score. Nice hustle by Lindsay Zwimke, and she gets two. Shot is up and no good by Houghton. Lost out of bounds. It'll belong to Marshalltown. 8:46 remaining. It is 89-42. Not quite the scoring pace for Marshalltown we had in the first half. 64 points at the half. Bagby's three just won't go. Rebound by Houghton. She'll dribble it up a little bit. Campbell will come up on her. Gets the ball away to Winskunis. Inside, outside to McMahon for three. Won't go. Connor tries to track it down. Winskunis gets it. Houghton with Campbell behind her. Ball thrown away. Alicia Mackey will run it down. Connor will pick it up for the Tigers. Mackey with the ball, and Winskunis fouled her. That's the first on Wendy Winskunis and the third on the Yellow Jackets. Bagby with the ball on the baseline. Inbounds to Kelly Connor. Connor will drive into the lane, try to get the shot off. It actually goes to Zwimke. And then Lindsay's going to step to the line as the foul is going to be called on either Husk or Houghton. And it's on Houghton, her third, fourth on the Yellow Jackets. And Lindsay Zwimke, former Bobcat out of Marshalltown, a freshman, will shoot two. And Houghton will sit down. She's replaced by Kelly Rice. Lindsay trying to make the back end of two. Second goes. Ball will be brought up by Kenna Osborne. Over to Winskunis. And off glass and in, and turnaround shot by Tiffany Husk. Connor brings it up to Mackey. Mackey tries 17-footer and get it. Alicia Mackey, E as the teammates call her, hits. 92-44 Tigers. 7:35 to go. Starting five about to return for Marshalltown. Husk with the ball. This one won't go. Ball's on the floor. Brought out of there by Mackey. She's got Zwimke with her. She pulls up and finds a point guard. That's Kelly Connor. Connor to Bagby behind the line. Bagby looks underneath. A nice look to Lindsay Zwimke, and Lindsay did everything but just couldn't get a friendly roll. Picked up by Osborne. Zwimke will run with her. Connor's waiting for her. Pass tipped away inside. Hard off glass, doesn't go. It gets past Kaylee Campbell. Rice picks it up. Connor standing there. They give it to McMahon. McMahon will go baseline. Pop it back out to Winskunis. And Winskunis will hit the three. Connor bringing the ball up for the Tigers. It's 92-47. Kaylee Campbell passed it over to Zwimke, who got it blocked by Husk. At 5 for 5 for Marshalltown. Delger, Bricker, Yock, Newroth, and Baker return. And with only 7 players on the JV, Graceland doesn't have the opportunity for those kind of exchanges, and Delger passes it right into the appreciative hands of Kelly Rice. She'll give the ball to Winskunis. 6.5 to play. Winskunis, Newroth, and Baker step out on her. Lob pass inside to Husk. She can't shoot over Yock, so she'll give it back out to Winskunis. Now Ozinga will step into the lane. Over to McMahon. Shot over Delger goes. Kim Baker will bring the ball up. Delger sitting behind a three-point line. Goes to Yock. Delger cuts. Puts it up off glass and scores. 6 minutes to play, and the Tigers have got 94 points on the board. Turn those numerals around, and 49 for Graceland. McMahon shoots again from the outside. This time it's short. It goes to Bricker. She just heaves it down the court. Julie Newroth will run it down. Put it up and in. I think Shelly Bricker just threw it down there, and she knew Neuroth was the fastest player on the court. Julie ran it down and scored. Ozinga with the ball, hounded by Baker. When Skunis gets past Neuroth, puts one up on the fly. It doesn't go. Bricker with it. Baker comes back to get the ball. Tigers on a semi-break. Baker almost travels, finds help in the form of Delger. Now Bricker baseline. Back to Baker. Baker looks and finds Neuroth. Nice pass to Delger, who's open from 15. Can't get this one to go. Bricker tips the rebound to Yak, who scores. Bricker just tapped it right to Steph Yak, who put it in. When Skunis guarded by Neuroth. Delger steals the ball away from McMahon. It's Delger and McMahon gets her. Pair of 41s running the floor. Fouls on McMahon, her second. Team's fifth. Delger will shoot two. Quite frankly, I've lost count, but I believe Delger has 33. Up and in for Shelly Delger. 4:49 to go. If this one goes, the Tigers will have their 100. And it does. It's 100-49. Baker on Ozinga. Neuroth had thoughts of the steal. Ozinga saw it just in time. Nice turnaround jumper by Husk. It doesn't go. Delger with the rebound. Baker got everybody running the floor. Yak running hard. Baker will pull up, take it herself, and score. Nice looking play by Kim Baker. Goes down the middle of the lane. Nobody really got clear for the Tigers, and Kim drained it. When Skunis with the ball, Neuroth in front of her. When Skunis goes around the screen, ball comes out. Bricker again throws it long for Neuroth. The Neuroth will go up and score. Well, just throw it out, let Julie run it down and score. Ozinga with the ball. Baker on her when Skunis gets free of Neuroth. Husk over Yak will score. Bagby and Martinson set the check for Marshalltown. Here comes Connor and Zwemke and Alicia Mackey. Delger for three. This one won't go, and it'll probably be it for the starters. Ozinga will bring the ball up. Graceland trails by 53. They have 51. When Skunis for three. Doesn't get it. Yak throws it to Neuroth. Ozinga's going to try to run her down. Julie will score. Well, 6 points for Julie Neuroth. Just like that, I'm throwing the ball out there. Julie runs it down and scores. Approaching the 3-minute mark, 106-51 Marshalltown. The ball went inside to Kelly Rice, and Shelly Bricker said, hey, I'll just pick up a foul. And that'll be it for the starters. Nice round of applause from the crowd as Connor, Zwemke, Mackey, Bagby, and Martinson come in. Now, I know 111 is the record for Tiger women basketball. That came against D-Back a couple of weeks ago. They now have 106. They lead 106-51 with 3:02 remaining. Neither free throw good by Rice, and Martinson will grab the rebound. Connor pushes it up. Bagby with the ball, nearly travels. Gives it to Connor. Connor, quick pass to Martinson. Kelly with it again. Kelly out of Jefferson Scranton. Bagby goes baseline. Back to Zwemke. Mackey. Connor's open for three, but she stepped on the line, and the shot doesn't go. Osborne with the ball. Martinson's chasing her. Connor swatted it away to Mackey. Mackey wants to run. She's got Connor behind her for a trailer if she wants her. Will take it herself and score. Nice job of pushing it right up the floor by Alicia Mackey. When Skunis will try to go past Mackey, and E is going to bump her. Her first and the fifth on the team. Time is taken by Graceland. Folks, if you are fans of MCC women's basketball, then you'll want to be a part of the Division II tournament that'll be played right here, quarterfinals, semifinals, and finals, right here in Marshalltown. That comes up on the 2nd through the 5th of March, I believe, or I'm not quite sure on the dates. Right away in March. Look, we'll definitely have posters around town. Look for it in the Times Republican and on the radio. That is the Division II Women's Tournament, quarterfinals, semifinals, and finals for the right to advance to nationals right here at MCC. Tigers lead 108, 51, 2:18 to go. Inbounds pass to Winskunis, goes between Mackey's legs to Houghton in the middle of the lane, and she scores. Connor inbounds to Swimke, back to Connor. Tigers pressing. They know about the 111, I'm sure. They'd like to score. No offense to Graceland, but Bagby just says bang, and there's your 111. Under 2 to go. Winskunis will bring the ball up, try to get around Connor. Connor will stay with her. And Ozinga loses it out of bounds. And Kaylee Campbell will check in for Alicia Mackey. And she gets a nice hand from Missy Scherer. E played hard. Connor with the ball to Bagby. Bagby steps inside, tries a 15-footer, doesn't get it to go. Rebound is taken by Campbell, who's tripped and goes down hard. Heller's one of those kickoff plays where they have the illegal block in the back. Campbell gets up. Bagby long pass to Connor. $1:30 to go. Bagby touch pass to Campbell inside. And a pushing foul, I believe, is going to be called on Houghton. That's the 4th on Houghton and the 6th foul on the team. Bagby to inbounds to Martinson on the baseline. Out front to Lindsay Zwimke, who will try a 3 and get it. Lindsay Zwimke for 3. From the top of the key, and it is 114-53 Marshalltown. And Joey Townsville has got a foul on Kelly Connor, her 3rd. Mackey's going to check in for Connor. So E gets some more PT. Kelly Connor will have a seat. Team fouls even at 6. Pass goes into Ozinga. Campbell on her. Martinson battling hard inside. Houghton can't get the shot over her. Lindsay Zwimke grabs it. Dribbles between traffic. Has a break going. Bagby with Campbell in front. Danielle will bring it back out. Lindsay Zwimke. Bagby will step in. Martinson in the middle of the lane will go up and score. Kaylee Campbell cleaned everybody out, and Martinson scored. 116-53 Tigers. Winskunis for 3 scores. 30 seconds remaining. Mackey with the ball to Bagby. Bagby to Campbell. Campbell to Martinson. Bagby's open for 3. Can't get it to go. Rebound inside on the floor. Picked up by Campbell. Campbell's tripped up again. About 3 times Campbell's taken a dive. And it's Rice again, her 4th. Kaylee will shoot one on the bonus. It is 116-56 Marshalltown with 13 seconds to go. And Campbell gets the first. Second, up and in. 10 seconds to go. Osborne with the ball to win Skunis. Pass to Rice. And a foul with 4 seconds to go. I believe it's on Campbell. No, the foul is on Bagby. Her third. And Kelly Rice steps to the line and misses. Rice gets her own rebound on the miss, puts it up, can't get it to go. Kaylee Campbell tries to go long, takes another fall. Kaylee will have some nice strawberries on her knees to mark this one. And a women's record at MCC, 118 points. On Iowa Valley Television, the final is 118-56. Tigers ranked 9th in the nation, improved to 14-4. Jeff Webster here with Coach Missy Scher, and Coach, 118 points tonight, a new record for MCC women, and it looked like the second team really showed a lot of hustle for you coming off the bench.
Well, our second group did do a very nice job and they hustled, but we don't really technically have a second team. We have one whole team, and then we take different roles and different minutes that they play. But the group that came in second, yes, certainly did a good job and played with a lot of intensity.
Well, now we go on from here for DMAC and on Wednesday night, and then I know we travel up to Mason City on Saturday for a big one for NIAC.
Correct. Wednesday's game against DMAC is going to be a tough game too. We're certainly not going to overlook it because they have some talented individuals. I just don't feel it right now. They're probably playing as well as a team, but it's certainly not because they don't have some players. And then, of course, Saturday's game against NIAC is definitely going to be a tough one. Anytime you play up at NIAC, it's a very tough situation, so we're going to have to probably give a near-perfect performance to win.
Well, MCC improved their record to 14-4 overall. At the moment, they are 7-2 in the region. And a reminder that the Division II tournament is going to be held right here at MCC on March 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. You can call the college for more information on tickets. You've been watching Iowa Valley Television.